Avery Finn Says Goodbye, written by Kristina L. Daniels. Hi, my name is Avery Finn. I am a 3-year-old cat with a handsome coat of gray and white fur. I am adopted, and I live with another cat named Miss Dixie. We live with our human companion who takes care of us. I love Dixie, and I love my human mistress. But what I love most in this world is the great outdoors. I like the smell of green grass and soaking in the sunlight, which makes it grow. I am very good at hunting birds and even lizards. If you are looking for me, try searching the tree branches. Or you might find me rolling in the dirt, turning my white fur dusty brown. My human mistress tries to keep me inside for my own good, but I have discovered my own secret ways to get outside, and I've had a number of great adventures. The adventure I'm going to share with you today makes me feel sad, but I think it is an adventure worth sharing. This is a story about when I said goodbye to my friend Dixie. My favorite time of day is morning. I wake up my sleepy family by meowing really loudly until my human opens her bedroom door and picks me up and then slings me over her shoulder. I like to stay perched on her shoulder purring and then jump off and race everyone to the kitchen. This morning, when I raced to the kitchen, my friend Dixie was not up. She was still lying on her bed instead of racing with me. She meows softly when she sees me, and I come closer, sniff her, and try to lick her nose, but she growls. So I back away and look over my shoulder at the stairs, waiting for our human to come and make Dixie get up. When our human spots Dixie, she kneels down beside her. She touches Dixie's nose and looks into her eyes. "Dixie, do you want some breakfast?" We both look at Dixie, but she only meows quietly, and it sounds like she is very tired. My mistress walks out of the room, and I hear her talking on the phone. After she hangs up the phone, she comes back over to Dixie and me. She says she is taking Dixie to the veterinarian. A veterinarian is a doctor who takes care of sick animals. Dixie hides her head down in her chest. I don't think Dixie is feeling very well. My human feeds me breakfast, and before I have even finished, she has packed Miss Dixie into the cat carrier and disappeared. I finish my breakfast, then jump up and look out my favorite window to search for birds. I see a couple that I can frighten, and I flick my tail back and forth to scare them. But today they don't seem to notice me. So I sit up and I put my paws against the window. And I stand as tall as I can on my back legs and yell, "Meow!" But the birds don't move. I feel angry with them for not paying attention to me. Then I feel a bit scared because I am also thinking about Dixie and the veterinarian. I wonder if she's okay. I worry she will have to get a shot. I hate shots, even when my human says I am brave. Thinking about the doctor makes me feel small and worried, so I lie down next to Dixie's bed and take a nap. I wake up when I hear the door open. Dixie sounds pretty upset. She is talking through the cat carrier, and when she is put down, she runs out of the carrier and right to her bed. I sit next to her, and she lets me lick her forehead fur. Miss Dixie is sick. My mistress takes care of her by changing her food. She gets wet food instead of dry kibbles, and she has to take medicine. After the medicine, my friend feels better, and sometimes we even play. After a couple of weeks of taking the medicine, I notice that Dixie just wants to watch the birds. She seems tired all day and all night. One day, she decides not to take her medicine and runs away when she hears our human getting the medicine ready. When our human sees that Dixie is hiding, she asks Dixie what she wants to do. And when their talk is over, my human is crying. Things change after the talk. Dixie gets to eat as much salmon as she wants. I tell my mistress that I want salmon too, but she doesn't give it to me as often as she feeds Dixie. One day, after we both ate a helping of salmon, I try to start a game of tag, but Dixie says she's too tired to play with me anymore. She talks about going away, but she won't tell me where she's going. This makes me feel sad and angry and confused. Sometimes I feel all of these things at once. Once I swatted at Dixie because I felt angry that she was leaving and didn't know what to do or say. I got even more upset when I had to say sorry. My feelings are heavy inside my body and they feel yucky. Dixie feels bad. Our human says she feels bad too. So we all feel bad together. I hang out upstairs in my room to stay out of everyone's way. Dixie has another upset tummy and throws up a lot. One night she gets sick and crawls under our mistress's bed, and then she says she doesn't want to come out. The next day, the doorbell rings, and I race downstairs to see who it is. It is the veterinarian. I jump onto the couch, afraid she might be here to give me a shot. But my human says, "Avery, the doctor isn't here for you." And she lets the veterinarian into our house. My human brings Dixie downstairs in her arms. She puts Dixie in her bed and pets her until she settles down. I am very scared and sit next to my human and Dixie and lick my human's hand. The veterinarian comes over and sits beside Dixie. After she tells Dixie what a nice cat she is, the doctor pokes her with a needle. I jump back because it looked like it hurt, but Dixie doesn't seem to mind. My human looks at me and has tears in her eyes when she explains that Miss Dixie is going on a trip and she won't be coming back. She tells me that Dixie's body hurts and Dixie doesn't want to be in pain. She tells me Dixie decided that she was ready to say goodbye the day she stopped taking her medicine. She said that even though Dixie is going away, she will always be with us, only in our heart from this day on. I try to tell her I don't want Dixie to leave. My heart already hurts. Then I look at my friend, and Dixie looks so tired and sad. I don't want my friend to hurt anymore. So I say goodbye. I tell her how much I will miss her, and I wish her a good trip. I tell her that I hope there are lots of birds to watch where she's going. Then I leave the room and go upstairs to my own very soft bed and curl up and cry myself to sleep. The next day, I awoke with sunlight streaming through the window. I flexed my paws before rolling out of bed, then bathed myself, wanting to be sure my fur is handsomely groomed. I begin my morning meows, and my human finds me and picks me up. Slinging me over her shoulder, She hugs me close. She is crying. I try to jump down because she's squeezing me too hard, but she holds me tighter. We walk towards the stairs when I remember that Dixie won't be waiting for us. My heart begins to feel very large and heavy. I lean in closer to my human, hugging her back as we walk down the stairs together. The end.